Hello, welcome again to Atmosphere 1969 Live Cooking Made Easy. I am Alice Wang SiLai. What do I have for you today? Today I have something to share with you that is so simple until I also don't know what to demo to you because it's basically just throwing everything in and cooking it. Okay, so what is it? Today I have this pot here, all done, cooked inside actually, because it takes a little time to cook. I have stewed pork ribs, 红烧排骨. Does it ring a bell? Yes. Where did I hear this? Okay, when I was a little girl, I remember my mom would send me to the Kek Ai Tiam. You know what's Kek Ai? Yeah, provision shop. Yeah, only people like Karen Jie, she will know what's Kek Ai, right? Yes, I do have some live audience here. 欢迎你们来到我的现场，看我的直播。Okay, if you are interested to come in here, please drop me a note. Okay, you can PM me or just give me a message, because sometimes when you come here, you look at the cooking, the process, the cutting and the ingredients, you get a better feel of it, okay? And also, most important, you get to eat it, all right? Okay, back to my 红烧排骨. Yes, my mom would send me to the Kek Ai to buy 红烧排骨, which comes in a can, okay? You see whether you can recognize this in the picture? Okay, what does my mom do with it? Because my mom is working mom, so she has to bring up 5 of us. She got to work very hard, so she has got no time to cook. So sometimes there are cheat days, you know, where she doesn't pre-cook all the meals. She will just 开罐头, and then we will have to just make do with it. Or maybe she will just 开罐头 and 煮一个菜, so you just eat with rice, and that's it we have, you know. So with that, I love this 红烧排骨. It is very yummy. And the canned one, you can always get it from the supermarket. So one day, when I was cooking my ribs, I accidentally discovered that what I prepared in the pot was the same taste as what I buy in the can. Okay, now why am I so happy about it? Because this 红烧排骨 in the can, when I first purchased it, yeah, that's the one. It was only about 230. 2块3, then slowly went up 250, then went up again, 哇，3块多，现在呢已经是5块多了。For one small can, and then honestly, one small can is not enough, you know. So we always have to open 2. So with that, it becomes 10多块 already. So what happens now is when I cook it myself, I buy the fresh pork ribs. I buy 1 kg for $10. Okay. That's the frozen one. If you want the very fresh one, you can always get it from the pork seller also. Okay, so just have them to cut it into ribs for you. Okay, so 讲了这么多哈。This pork ribs very easy to cook. So what I did was the recipe is only, believe me, only soya sauce. Okay, so I put the ribs in the pot with the soya sauce and water, and then I pressure it. Okay, for about between 55 minutes to 1.5 hours, depending on how soft or tender you want the meat to be. So if you want the one that, you know, you just pick it up and then it will fall off from the bone, the one you pressure it longer. If not, some people, they like to have yao jing, so they can do it for 55 minutes. You know, because my sister used to do bak kut teh. So when I asked her, she said some people, they like the meat to be not too soft, okay? So that 155 will do. So because it's going to take 55 minutes above to cook, so I have to pre-cook for you all so that you all can see it faster, right? Yeah? Okay, so shall we look at what I've done already? Okay, hi! My usual way of saying, because I was watching those gambling show, you know, the way they say, hi, so interesting. Hey, right, hi! See? What do I have? As usual, 今天我也做了一锅二煮 one pot cook 2 items at the same time, right? I have the rice on top, okay? So this is 1 cup rice and 1 cup water. I put it there. So I save my time from cooking and I also save electricity because all in one, okay? So let me take this out, okay? Yeah, my kiap, yeah? Remember last time I showed you kiap, right? Yeah, then this one, big, yeah? Now I got new one, okay? See, what is this? Yeah, also kiap, okay? But this kiap got padding, okay? Right? So just a variation in case you like. Okay, this one you can see they all used to take the tanzhen one, right? Okay, right. Okay, put it here first. Okay, that's the rice I cooked together. And then now you look, this is the ribs, okay? Remember I told you this? Very good, interesting stand, right? Yeah. Not easy to find. If you need it, just let me know. Okay. Right. So these ribs are already cooked. This one I cook a bit longer because I want it to be softer. Okay. Now, is this all I have to share with you today? Let's see. Okay. Now, look at that. 哇，现场可以吃了。Now, okay, you can see the meat. Actually, this one is very tender already. Okay, if yeah, okay, right. Okay, so I need to put the sauce inside. Right. Let me. Pour faster lah, huh? Okay. Wow, look at the sauce there. 这个 sauce 很好送饭的哦。Okay, right. And as usual, my favorite is my coriander leaf, right? Remember I told you all, just pluck it and then you decorate it. Okay. All right. Okay, 我们可以收档了吗？可以吗？现场的朋友，好，可以收档了吗 ？OK， 完了。Okay. All right. It's a bit too fast, right? Okay. So bonus for today, I will do a 红烧排骨炒米粉，好不好？啊 ，OK， 来 ，OK， so this one I will put here, right? Okay, never mind. Right, okay. What do I need? Okay, okay, so many. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm getting nervous already. All right, for the ribs, okay, why I make it softer because when you want to do bihun, you need to shred it. Okay, so now for shredding it, what I do is I have some prepared ready, right? I show you what I do. I take some of the ribs. You see, it's falling off the bone already, yeah? I put it in the container, then, right, what I do is I just pull the meat down. Okay, look at that. Wow, 干干净净的哦。Right. Okay, now, maybe I show you one more. Okay, 要改取，不要讲这么多个。OK， 来，放在这里。You just push the meat down. You look at that. Wow, so easy, yeah? And then what you do, okay, you just cut it up into small pieces, all right? Cut it up into small pieces. Actually, also no need too small lah, because kaki jiao one can be a little bit bigger, huh? Right? Okay. Right. So I have, 我给你们加料 ，OK？ 加多几块。Okay, one more time. You see, just separate and then look at that. See, when you cook it long enough, it will be this tender. And if I'm not wrong, I remember the ones that I have it in the can, actually the bones is so soft that you can actually eat the bones as well. Okay, yeah. I suppose because they do mass production, so they use the very high pressure cooker to cook them. So that's why even the bones also can be so tender. Okay, is this enough for you all? The liao? Okay, not enough. Never mind. Later we will jia liao. Okay, right. Okay, so here I'm going to use the pot to cook. So I'm going to empty all this from the pot, and then of course the ingredient, the sauce, the seasoning that we are going to use is actually the sauce of the stew pot here. Right? Okay, 把它拿出来。Okay. 哇，这块很多肉，给你们加料。 And besides having the pork and bihun, what else do you all think you all want to have? 要不要加一点菜呢？要不要加点菜？要啊 Okay. Now, one thing I like about this pot is, when I need to cook another dish, I do not have to bring it to the kitchen to wash. Let's say if I'm cooking in the living room, all I need to do is I just give it a good wipe. Okay, then I can cook the next dish. 很方便的 okay? Why? Because this one has got the tifa, the non-stick coating, so the sauces do not stick to it. So just a wipe will do. Look at that, it's already clean. Okay? Right. And to start off with, all right, I will put a little bit of oil. Okay, stir fry mode first. Okay, stir fry mode. Right. Just put a bit of oil. I think if those of you who watched the Mama make 炒辣椒 this morning, you have know 有些东西真的是要有辣椒才会好吃。没有辣椒，有一些油，要足够的油才会好吃。So same here, right? You must have some oil, and of course the pork itself has got oil. 爆香, all right? So for those who are not so into cooking one, just take some garlic. Okay, you can just press it. Okay, to press it, the skin will come off, right? The skin will come off easily, so you don't have to peel the skin, right? Okay, just cut away the stem part, right? 不用怎么样切啦，丢进去就可以了。Because this is what cooking made easy, right? Okay, see? I press, yeah? Then press, and then the skin very easily. Look at that. Okay, then cut off the stem that you do, what do you call the stalk, yeah, right? Okay, my garlic is quite big, so I think 2 is enough. Yeah, if you want to, you can cut a bit lah. Not necessary, okay? Right. Okay, right. Okay, let the garlic 爆香一下子, Okay. So meanwhile, what do I do? All right, I prepare my vegetables. Can you see? I felt so apologetic because the last time I did the pumpkin rice, and then I cut the vegetables, and then my friends asked me, say, why you never cook them? Yeah, so sorry, because the pumpkin rice, the frying of the hebi, the dried shrimp took a little bit longer so that I can show you the actual thing. So the time was a bit too long. So now I will demonstrate the 炒菜 part, okay? Remember I told you when you buy vegetables, try to choose those with a shorter stem, right? So you get more leaves, all right? And all these are washed ready. So you just have to cut away the end part. Actually, so pretty, it becomes a rose, okay? Then just slice it small, okay? Any size you want, just throw it in, okay? Now, I realized this morning when I was doing the dish at home, I thought I put in a lot of vegetables, but in the end, 出来的时候那个菜好像看不到. Okay, so today I will use a bit more. Okay, you can cut it any way you want. Okay, the stem I cut it smaller, right? But the leaves I will leave it bigger because after cooking, it shrink until so small, then 找不到叶子. Okay, so the leaf I will leave it bigger, right? So I'm going to use all the vegetable lah, okay? So cut faster, two together, okay? Then the stem, yeah. And then the leaves, I cut it bigger, okay? See, the leaves are much bigger width than the stem, okay? And then now throw everything in. Okay, 还有吗？还有 ，OK 啦 ，give it to you all 啦，哈，多点菜好吗？好 ，OK。呀，真的吃菜好嘞 ，because sometimes when we go and eat they only give us about how many 3 strands of vegetable， 怎么足够呢？我们应该要吃多一点的菜，对身体会比较好 ，because all the vitamins from the vegetables and also the minerals and also the fiber is good for us to remove our bowels, yeah? Okay, almost there, right? Just cut away the stem, yeah. the bottom stem, okay? Right. Okay. Just now I talked about the cooking of the Hong Sao Pai Gu, but I didn't tell you all the recipe, right? Did you see the recipe? The recipe is actually very easy. Just 50 ml of soya sauce, okay? Then again, I must remind you all, it depends on the brand of soya sauce, and you must taste it before you use, because I have 2 soya sauce at home. One of them is very, very salty, okay? Then the other one is less salty, so we use that one for dipping. So you must taste first, and then let's say if your soya sauce is very salty, you adjust, you put a little bit less, okay? Other than that, we put about 50 if it's not too salty. And also depending on how much meat you have and how much water you put in. So because I'm going to cook bee hoon, so I put a little bit more water, about 300 ml. Algorithm means estimate. Okay? Yeah. All right. So now the vegetable has gone in. Then the next thing I put in will be I was thinking I'll put some mushroom for added flavor. Okay? The dry mushroom, after you soak, it becomes tender and red like this. Just slice it thin. Okay? If you want to cook the Hong Sao Pai Gu, you want to put the mushroom inside, it's also possible because it is actually, it will soak out the sauce and it's 很香. Then when you bite into the mushroom, you point, the juice will squeak out like that, okay? When I put this into the noodle, sometimes when you bite into your noodle, then you have this mushroom which already absorbed the sauce, then you have an added flavor there, okay? So, demo, cut very simple. Cut thin, okay? Cut thin, yeah? Okay, right? And I will throw this right to the bottom of the pot, so later it can absorb. Actually, honestly, my vegetable is a lot. You can see, okay. But later will be after cooking will be not much. Okay, so now what I do is I put in the bee hoon, okay? You can use half pack or 1 pack, up to you, depending on how much you want to eat, correct? Right. Okay, from experience, I realized the bee hoon you must put at the bottom so that you can absorb the sauce later, okay? Yeah. So now what I do, I pour in the sauce which I gotten from the ribs, okay? Right. It's that easy. That's it. And then what do? I just wait for it to cook. So since I'm using the pressure cooker, I have the benefit of using the low pressure function, okay? So this one will hasten up the cooking, right? And of course, 不要忘记我们的主角，不是猪脚。You can actually use the trotters to cook this noodle also, because there's also the canned trotters, which my mom also used before, okay? Because canned trotters is less meat, a little more fat because the skin is there. But then again, the skin itself is a delicacy which many people like, you know. So 猪脚 will be, and the 猪脚 will be, the meat will be slightly different, but also very tender after you cook. Okay? Then some people like ribs because ribs are all solid meat. Okay? Right. 好了，盖锅盖 cover the pot, and now I'm going to change it to low pressure. Okay, low pressure. Just 2 minutes can, because just now my 3 minutes was a little long. Okay, so now what happens? I have nothing to do now. Okay, just let me share with you about the pork ribs. Okay, now when you buy the pork ribs, okay, I remember I put it on my recipe. There is blue ginger galanga, right? I say 2 or 3 pieces. What is it for? Okay, it is actually used for scalding the ribs. Okay, sometimes depending on the supplier, you know, because in the past our little piggy, they feed on those waste that we all throw away, you know. So the long ago we live in flats. we will be given this little pail, and then we will collect all they call it 烧水, you know. So the farmers will come and collect it every day to use to feed the pig. So when we eat the pork that time, sometimes I don't know whether it's psychological or what, I feel that the pork has got this 有个猪肉的味道 which some people just don't like it, you know. So then I was told that if you before cooking the pot, you just take the pot, put in hot water and scald it. And then some people will put old ginger. Then I also discovered that you can use the blue ginger, 就是 lengkuas or galangal, alright? 放2-3片下去，真的 after cooking this one, I taste 没有那个我怕的味道 you know. We call it the tekobi, you know. Teko is actually the chicky picky. Okay, so don't have the smell. But I believe it's also depending on the supplier. And nowadays, all the pigs are fed, I think with some grains, you know, they no longer collect the 烧水 to give to the pig. So I believe from there, of course, the quality and the smell and the flavor of the pork is different. So I think since the time where we no longer give the 烧水, and then they change to the feed that they give, I find that the pork is easier to eat. 很少会有那些臭臭的猪肉味道。Okay, so with that, I prefer the pork these days. So remember, you can do pork ribs. You can also use 猪脚. Okay, 猪脚 I heard my sister mention that the front 前脚会比较多肉，后脚会比较瘦。Okay, so if you like, you can always buy a whole 猪脚 and then you can cook it the same way. Just soya sauce. And of course, if you like, when it's done, you can add in some sugar to adjust, 就是调味啦。Okay, and also if you like, you can also put some 花雕酒. Okay, but I find that when I just put soya sauce, the taste is more authentic just like my childhood canned pork, you know. Okay, so that's why I thought I decided just leave it as that. Okay, so since I have some time, right, when we eat this, I think it's very good that we accompany with chili. Okay, my chili is fat chili, not so thin, not chili padi, because that one, I can't take it. So, bluff myself a bit, I just buy the normal chili lah. Okay, so just cut it. Right. Simple. My mom told me when you cut chili, 不要切. She said don't cut so straight. Okay, her style is slant a bit. Okay, they always say 掐头掐头下下头, you know, so slant. Yeah, but of course, as a hawker, when I was helping my sister that time, my sister said no need cut like that because this one can cut more. All right. So entirely up to you. I can smell the chili already. Yeah, but I can also hear my pot cooking. Right? Yeah. Okay, just wait a little while. Okay. This one very simple. Actually, no need to teach. It's just that I have some time to kill, so I just cut a little bit. Right? And also some people can cut flour from the chili. I think it's like that. Let me try. Okay. The stalk. Yeah. Wow. Macam-macam. Okay. Okay, try one more. Wow. See where my flour appear or not? Yeah lah. This is the wrong knife. Like I mentioned before, right? Must use the right tool to do things. Yeah. Okay. And then after you cut, you must soak it in water, then it will open up. Okay, do I have, take out the chili seed. Okay, let me try to see whether my chili flower will open or not. 你要切细一点 Okay, I can hear my pot cooking, right? Okay, put some water to soak it and see whether it open or not. And of course, this one I will transfer into a saucer. See, I love to collect chili plate. Yeah, sure. Yeah, don't touch the chili, otherwise later my hands will be hot. You can see by the way I cut things, I am not the professional chef. My sister always say, 笨手笨脚的. Oh, yeah, not like her, she will do things so fast. So when I was at the store helping her that time, she always say that I'm such a slow coach. Yeah, not born for it. Okay, right, and then what do we do? Just put some soya sauce for dip. Okay. Right. Okay, so you can see this dish is very simple to make. You can either eat it with rice, okay, maybe I put it like this, or you can eat it with bihun, okay? So, in fact, I brought a little bowl. Yeah. When you eat it with rice, you put the sauce over it. Wow, I tell you all, shukaduma, is it? You just eat non-stop 咧，真的。所以if you are on the weight management program, I'm sorry, okay, you just eat the meat. Don't take the rice, don't take the sauce. It is very hard to stop when you start, okay? Right. Okay lah, maybe you limit yourself to a small bowl like this one here. You see, what I like about cooking here is one time I can cook two things, right? My rice is done, okay? 1 cup grains, 1 cup rice, 1 cup water, all right? There you go. Okay. 很好送饭的这个 chopstick. 哇 the steam is coming out from here. Probably I didn't close the pot properly, but never mind. Right. Chopstick. Okay, I think I will check. Because I'm not pressurizing it, so I can just open it up and check and cook on the stir-fry mode as well. Yeah, probably I didn't close the pot properly. Yeah, you see? The pot is never wrong. The one wrong is the person who is doing it, okay? Right, okay. Right. 来，我们看一看。You see? All right, here. Okay, if it's a bit dry, you can add a little bit of water. Okay, I think my sauce is, I should have put more water. Oh my goodness, the spider. Okay, you can add a little bit of water. Can you see? Wow. Okay, right? We mix them up together. Yeah, so this time around I have enough vegetable for the bihun, okay? Yeah, I think my sauce for the bihun is a little bit too little. Maybe I couple a bit more from here. 投一投, Okay. Yeah. Sorry 你们吃饭的那个 sauce 会比较少了一点。Yeah. So if you want more, if you're cooking bihun, you want more sauce, you put a bit more soya sauce and a bit more water. Okay? Right. And then, of course, you test a bit. Sorry, let me just. If the flavor is not enough, then you can add a bit more soya sauce. 有点淡。Okay, so I will 加一点点。Actually, 它有那个排骨的香味，只是那个because it's bihun, so you want it a bit more flavor, all right? Then again, some people are very happy with this. Or maybe what I do is I just let you all try first, and then 如果你们要加，你们再自己加好吗？ 它的味道是在那边，只是有些人会好像我是比较重味道的人 ，I like it more salty. Okay, right? Okay, so now I will dish it up. Wow, 我需要 Okay. Yeah, maybe I should have brought my tongs, huh? Oh, yes, I brought this thing which I forgot. What's this called? Pakyai. My son is very scared of the spatula. Yeah. Because I read it somewhere, they say that the hands are not for 不要用手去打孩子，就use something else, you know. So they say they use a spatula. Okay, right? Look at that. 哇，很多菜很多料。哇 ，so this is what 白米粉啊。Okay, come. Let me remove this. Okay, so you must eat, then you know whether it's good or not, right? All right, so 我们请我们的来宾来做评判。Okay, so this is what I have for you today. 味道一定是有啦 ，Okay? It's a very simple to make dish. In fact, you see, you can either eat it with rice or eat it with bihun. All right? Okay, 来。Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for you today. And then, what do you like to eat for the next time? I've already done one rice, fish, chicken. 有没有做 chicken? 有 Yeah, chicken ready. And then this one pork. How about the next time I do beef? Okay, tune in again in 2 weeks' time. I will do. How about stew beef? Okay, I see you. Right. Thank you so much.